One of the things that's getting a lot of comments right now, a lot of people are chatting on our streaming page about this individual right here, Maya Posch. She's from the Netherlands, and she's been sharing her story on a lot of her social networking sites about intersex issues. Maya is an intersex individual. We appreciate you coming back to share more of your story. First off, explain to the people at home, what is an intersex individual? How would you describe your situation?
An intersex individual is someone who is born with both male and female characteristics, which can range from having both sets of genitals, hermaphrodites, or something in between.
Okay. I want to share a little bit of your blog. You have a blog at mayaposch.com, and I want to read a little bit of this to you. You say, I am lost, I'm afraid that if I continue living, things will become even worse. Above all, I know, I feel, I realize, I am aware, I am pained. I want to run away from the fact that I am a freak. Maybe I'm not a freak, but I cannot convince myself that I am not. This morning I did manage to take a shower, even though it's still hard to see my own body in a mirror. It's my own small victory for a brief moment. And Maya, those are your words. What has that been like to write that words, and also not only write them, but from the support that you've got from people online, people on many different platforms?
Well, those words basically the raw pain I feel inside for 7 years. Well, technically it's my whole life so far, because I've never understood what was going on with my body. And the past 7 years I've had physicians, psychologists and others basically insist that I was crazy, that I was transsexual, that I didn't know my own body. And I mean, even if I had full supportive environment, it would still be hard. Having your total, complete environment working against you, it's beyond terrible. And I'm really glad that I finally found some support here on Google Plus, on the first real social networking site.
Mm-hmm. And so what do you think needs to be done, Maya? And tell us about the petition that's on your blog and your website now.
Yeah, I've started a petition together with a couple of other people to basically, it's about upholding the human rights for intersex people, because they are being violated in extreme fashion. I mean, it starts with the infants, because so many infants are born with genitals which are partially male-female, or at least ambiguous. They have surgery performed on them when they aren't even a month old, and all too often it's the wrong choice. And those surgeries are not medically required. They lead to a lot of grief later on in life. They should not be performed. It should be the choice of their own, of the child itself, once it's old enough to make a decision.
And have you made that decision yet, Maya? Have you decided what's right for you?
Well, I haven't had such a kind of surgery, fortunately, because it wasn't visible from the outside that something was going on. Well, what I've decided is that I am intersex, I am hermaphrodite, I will always remain like this. I am keeping the parts I do have, which are functional, because I mean, most of what I have are remnants. The only thing which is, well, kind of have is a penis, which isn't really like a real one, but similar enough. So I'm keeping that, it's practical. And because I also have a vaginal remnant, I'm having an artificial vagina created next year, hopefully. And that's all what I want. Then I am complete, because I am a hermaphrodite, and that's just who and what I am.
All right, Maya. Well, I appreciate you sharing that story with us. I know that's been very difficult for you to share, but we appreciate you passing that along to us. And good luck to you in your future endeavors, Maya.
Thank you.
All right. We'll check in with Angie Bailey for a look at what's ahead on the 5 o'clock news.
Hey guys, we're going to